Know about Angry Birds. If you learned at least one thing, or you just liked the video, then please leave a thumbs up. Angry Birds was created by Finnish game developer Rovio Entertainment. Yes, Finland, the same country that birthed other video game hits like Max Payne and Clash of Clans. In its first 5 years, Rovio developed over 50 game titles. In 2009, they came up with the idea for Angry Birds after someone on the team made a sketch of some funny-looking wingless birds. Later, they formed the idea of flinging them through the air with a slingshot into haphazardly built structures. They kind of got that idea from another game called Crush the Castle. Okay, yeah, they definitely got their game mechanics from this one. At the time, the game was a low priority for the company. It took 4 people 8 months and about $100,000 to make it. However, it took the game just 2.5 hours to top Apple's App Store charts. The first Angry Birds managed to be so successful that it led to the development and release of numerous sequels. And according to the Guinness Book of World Records, it is the first mobile game series to reach 1 billion downloads. As fun as it is to throw those birds through the air into flimsy buildings, it's even better when you get to smash directly into the egg-stealing green piggies. But why did the developers choose these particular critters to be the foes of the Angry Birds? In early 2009, the H1N1 virus, also known as the swine flu, was a global pandemic and was plastered all over the news and other media outlets. Rovio decided to make the pigs the enemies for that very reason. They also made them green and sickly because it just seemed fitting. Although they are the main opposition, are they really as bad as their title? On the official Bad Piggies Twitter account, a fan asked if they would ever use weapons against the incoming attacking birds. They responded with, "No, we just want some eggs." This confirms that the pigs in the game have no desire to harm the birds and are just trying to get some breakfast. Some would argue that the game is so fun, it could end childhood obesity. Well, okay, not really, but let me explain. Nick Bellissimo, a professor of nutrition at Ryerson University in Toronto, conducted a study of the habits of young boys who play Angry Birds. It showed that boys consumed an average of 50 fewer calories if they were allowed to play the game for 30 minutes before mealtime. And yes, they were served desirable foods, including pizza, hot dogs, and macaroni and cheese. They were allowed to eat until comfortably full. The study involved a group of boys between the ages of 9 and 14, all of a healthy body weight. One half of the study played the game for 30 minutes. The other half sat quietly. Bellissimo concluded that the kids who were in a good mood before mealtime tended to not overeat. So in conclusion, parents, let your boys play some games, for crying out loud. It's good for them. It's no doubt that mobile games can become addictive. In recent history, players of the games Farmville, Candy Crush Saga, and Fruit Ninja admitted to playing their respective games for more than 3 hours a day while at work. Mobile games are easily accessible, always at your fingertips whenever you need to get a fix. At one point, Angry Birds was the center of controversy in American business. Researchers found that the game was so addictive that it led to an estimated $1.5 billion in lost revenue due to lack of productivity in the workplace. In other words, instead of people doing what they were supposed to be doing while on the clock, they would be playing Angry Birds. Former editor for The Atlantic, Alexis Madrigal, based his rough estimation on a statement made by Rovio themselves that people play 200 million minutes of Angry Birds every day. With that information plugged into the standard loss of productivity equation, American businesses are losing insane amount of revenue due to these slingshotted multicolored birds. So, you're a grown man at work and you're in love with hurling brightly colored cartoon birds into architecturally unsound structures that house egg-pilfering piggies. Don't feel bad. Next time someone tries to give you a hard time about your lifestyle choice, you can tell them that you're in good company. Conan O'Brien, Angelina Jolie, Kylie Minogue, Anna Kendrick, Stephen Colbert, Allison Hannigan, John Hamm, Justin Bieber, Pete Wentz, and even UK Prime Minister David Cameron all admit to having an unhealthy penchant for the mobile app. And those are the only ones who have admitted to being addicted to the game. Just a side note, for someone who claims to be a clueless gamer, Conan O'Brien sure does play a lot of games. Just an observation. Who knew that a mobile app could inspire a new way of living? There is a religious work inspired by Angry Birds, a 5-part essay entitled Angry Birds Yoga: How to Eliminate the Green Pigs in Your Life. It was written by Giridhari Dasa of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness of Brazil. The book utilizes the characters and gameplay mechanics to explain various concepts of yoga in Gaudiya Vaishnavism as understood and interpreted by the Hare Krishna. The mighty eagle of Angry Birds, Peter Verstrabaka, commented on the publication on Twitter saying, quote, "Very cool. I can see Angry Birds yoga becoming a worldwide craze. Winky smiley face." Well, I don't know about that, but for a game to be made into a theological affirmation of one's existential belief is nothing short of amazing. By the way, Peter indeed doesn't go by the title CEO. He prefers to call himself Mighty Eagle. This is not a joke, folks. As would any popular gaming franchise, Angry Birds has a slew of merchandise. Besides all the toys, t-shirts, and tablet skins, there's some other pretty cool items. There's an Angry Birds soda. A company called Ovi made soft drinks based on the popular game in 2012. The flavors of the drinks include Tropic, Paradise, Lagoon, and Space Comet. Are you in the mood for some Angry Bird fruit chews? These assorted gummies can be picked up at your local grocer. Currently, there are 11 official fun parks based on the feathery app stars. 2 of them can be found in the UK, while China, Malaysia, Russia, and Spain each have 1. The rest can be found in Finland, with the largest located in Sarkaniemi Adventure Park. In March 2013, the Angry Birds started to syndicate their own cartoon, where the plot of the series centers around the rivalry between the birds and the pigs. Right now, they have 104 episodes over 3 seasons. And to top it all off, there's even an Angry Birds movie. The animated film has a star-studded cast of voice work, including Jason Sudeikis, Danny McBride, Maya Rudolph, Kate McKinnon, Keegan-Michael Key, Bill Hader, and Peter Dinklage. It is the first downloadable mobile game to be turned into a feature-length film. Pretty cool.